Hey everyone, it's Kevin from GetKevInsight.com. I've been called to do another collective reading today. I wasn't expecting to do this. I have actually been kind of fighting this. Let me explain why. I don't want any readings about politics or religion or anything like that. I don't like that energy. That energy within me only makes me more agitated, frustrated, stressed out, anxious, you name it, okay? So I try to avoid them. However, my spirit guides are not allowing me to avoid it today, and I'm here to talk about societal structures within this world. How do I know it's the world? I'll explain in a moment. But this is political, religious, governmental, business structures, any type of societal structures that have been built and have been almost like working against the people that are working with them. Does that make sense? Like there's a lot of selfish energy happening here, a lot of control. None of this is new information. And in fact, I'm not even sure I'm going to be posting this. And if you're watching this now, that means I have decided to post it. But yeah, I just don't like this energy. Driving here from work, it was chaotic. The wind is blowing so crazy. Cars are like going like this. I mean, it's just a very chaotic feeling. And I'm feeling this sense of childishness and a sense of selfishness, this me behavior. I was being shown the Disney movie Robin Hood, the character Prince John. Okay. Now, Prince John is very childish. He gets his way or he throws hissy fits. He is the antagonist of the film. And if he doesn't get his way, he's pounding his feet, his legs and his arms and on the ground, or he's sucking his thumb. Very childish behavior, but is in a position of great power. And he's got all these people working with him, Sheriff of Nottingham, all these people that are working for him. But the person in charge is got this very childish, selfish behavior. Okay. Now, the next thing I saw was very disturbing. So I'm going to turn this into trying to make this not so disturbing. I'm not going to get graphic with it. It was during meditation that I saw some images. It was almost like a cinematic presentation in front of me that I was watching, and it was very disturbing. What I saw was like a medieval king that was with a bunch of other medieval kings, long hair, like gray hair, with the crown and everything. And then in the middle of them was this person, and we're going to call the person the world. Okay, that is what I felt in my gut and in my heart. This is what I felt this was being portrayed as, okay, was this person. And they all wanted a piece of this person. So they all decided to remove parts of this person to keep it for themselves. Because again, the me mentality. Very selfish. I want it. This is mine. I'm seeing Prince John again with the anger fits on the ground. So, but what my guides were showing me was, if you take a piece of something that's living, that piece that you've removed is going to deteriorate quickly. Is the nicest way I can put it. You know, what once was alive is now a dead piece, okay, it's no longer attractive. It's now destroyed, disintegrated, unpleasant, okay? What the issue is that all these kings wanted their own piece of it. However, when you leave it all together as one piece without touching it, without messing with it, and you work together as a team to keep this wonderful thing alive, you will get so much better results, the best results. Because what they're missing is that if they just worked together for the entire world's highest good, talking political, religious, government, business, all of these large structures in this world, if they all worked together for the good, highest good of the people, all of this there would be no problems. All of this is stuff that you already know. I'm just preaching to the choir here. I'm the messenger giving you the message that I saw. Because if I don't give you this message, they're going to keep these images in my head, which I do not want. And so I need to get these images out, and therefore then they can dissipate and the energy will be out of me and I can move on with my day. That is why I'm doing this. This information may not be news to you, but this is what I needed to explain this. Okay. So these are the images that I saw, is that this selfish behavior, and is the most powerful people in the world in this room, and they are taking what's theirs. It's like mine, 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 not caring about the repercussions of it, not caring what will happen to this living being that they're taking it from, and the living being the earth, being the world itself, filled with other humans. This childish behavior is giving me very much young soul behavior. Young souls are souls that are coming here for the very first times of their lifetimes here. And it's very much about me, me, me. What do I get? What do I want? Me, 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 me. The older the soul, the more it's about what can I give you? What can I help my fellow neighbor? What can I do to help the world, the people around me? What can I do to help elevate the frequency of this planet? Because no matter what happens, the frequency of the planet's rising regardless if we are rising with it. And it's going to be very important that we rise with it. Okay? That's why you're getting such a struggle right now within this world. Is they're all struggling to have power, individual power, when really the only way that anything works is as a collective, as one power. That's the only way that things work. Okay? We're going to get there, but it's going to be a while. Like a while. Okay? Not even in my lifetime. But we're at the beginnings of it. All right, I've talked enough. Let's get into some cards because I know that we're going to get into that. But those are the images I saw today. Where do you want me to start with? Okay, well, the usual. Okay, so spirit guides and spirits of the light of the highest frequency and for the collective's highest good. Can you please give me what you want to talk about today in regards to, that's one. You want two though. So let's go with another one then. Can I please have one more, please? And we will discuss. All right. Putting this down. Yes! The world needs to be nurtured. This is about nurturing. The world needs, Mother Earth needs nurturing. All right? And right now, it's all about me, 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 take, selfish, selfish. And the nurturing isn't happening. That's why the people of the world, the collective of the world, doesn't feel safe, doesn't feel nurtured, doesn't feel loved, doesn't feel, feels insignificant. Okay? We need that. And again, with the nurturing, more nurturing. This world needs more nurturing, which means that in our daily lives, if we're not getting it from outside of ourselves, we need to get it from within ourselves. So we can't control what's happening outside of us, but we can control what's happening within us. And that's why we need to start, dig into things that bring you joy during this time of a lot of struggle. Is, read a book that you love, watch a movie that's really funny, anything that's high frequency that makes you laugh, brings you joy. Stay away from the things that make you upset or angry or frustrated or depressed. That's going to be very important during this time. So please keep that in mind. I know I've mentioned that before in other readings, but I'm saying it again. Okay. They're also showing me the health of this collective. It's almost like, I'm going to show you the picture, okay? I'm going to try to explain it to you. This is the picture. This is the collective in regards to their health, mental health. Our mental health is struggling, okay? It's very unhealthy. I'm hearing an unhealthy mental state of this collective. And are we surprised? 100% no. 100% no. How can we be mentally stable and mentally healthy when we have other people that do not have our best interests at heart, have only themselves that they want everything for themselves? So I'm not surprised. That card does not surprise me, this unhealthy behavior, this unhealthy mentality. And that's why we have to lean into our comfort as much as possible during this time. So again, if cooking is something you enjoy, make something that you love for your family or just for yourself. It doesn't matter. Hang out with people that bring you joy. That's going to be so important. I have a feeling this is going to be all about comfort. I have a feeling, because we're not getting that comfort from outside of that, unfortunately. Can you just give me the, yes. There was a card that just flipped over here. Let's see what that is. I know what it is. Meander. Yeah, this is exactly it. Meandering. Everyone. Okay. So the people that are in charge, these powerful, powerful people, this room of very, very powerful people, the way I know they're powerful is that they were all kings. And when they were kings, it's about world power there. They're wanting us to just go be like meander, like, oh, they won't notice while they're not noticing, or what we'll do is we'll distract them. So I'm seeing a lot of distraction here so that they don't see what we're doing. Okay? But we've got to be careful, and instead of getting sidetracked, we have to really open our eyes and know what's going on. Because they're trying to distract, and through distraction, they're able to continue their little plans. Okay? And that's the issue. They want us to meander. They want us to be, I'm seeing zombies in my head. They're showing me zombies in my head, where they're kind of, just like going about their life, and they have no brains, and they are just doing whatever. That is the feeling that I'm getting. That's what they want, is for us to ignore and to be distracted, so that through the distraction, they can continue doing whatever their plans are in this little room I'm seeing. And there's only a handful of them. There's only several people that's in there, and they're, plotting. And it's all about taking as much as they can, is what I'm seeing. I hate readings like this. I don't like it because, well, for the state of the world, that the state that the world is in, but also I don't like this energy. I just don't like it. It's so unhealthy. But I need to get this out. I'm going to get it out. We'll see if I post this. I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Again, so they want us to meander. Meandering is good for them. Like, be little lost little folks, just going down and not sure what's happening, confusion. Yeah, because that helps them. So the more they can get people confused, the more they can like distract, the more that they can turn people against each other, the more power they have and the more that they can do what they want to do. Yeah. All right, let's see what karmic card you want to discuss today. That didn't count, it didn't flip over, and it didn't fly out of my hand. So, spirit guides and spirits light of the highest frequency and for the collective's highest good, can you please give me the karmic thread that you would like to talk about with this? This is their suggestion to you, which is exactly what, I can't even talk, exactly what I suggested for you just a little bit ago. Find inner peace. Peace isn't found outside. Oh my God, this is crazy. It's cultivated within. Create stillness in your mind and soul. You can't make this up. I literally just said that, didn't I? Just said it. In order to find peace externally, you have to find peace internally. This means meditation. This means meditation, finding joy in things that you love, finding joy, movies, books, nothing depressing, nothing scary, nothing serious, nothing to, anything like that. Nothing fear-based. You want stuff that's going to bring you happiness and joy because that removes it kind of changes the energy that's inside of you and turns it into energy that is positive. Because energy can't be created or destroyed, but it can be manipulated and changed, right? We can change the energy and have it work for us than against us. So if we flip that energy around from the negative into a positive, we can feel better, okay? Finding inner peace. That's going to be so important. Meditation is so good for that. Start meditating 15 to 30 minutes a day or more if you can, but it doesn't have to be a long time. You don't have to be intimidated by it. There's guided meditations on YouTube for free. There's just music, meditation music with certain frequencies that you can find. Just type it all in YouTube or anywhere, and you can, videos will pop up, and you'll be able to utilize those videos, or just sit in silence if you're able. If you don't have a problem with silence, sit in silence and just be. That raises frequency. Okay. Well, I knew this was going to be a heavy, heavy reading, and I was not looking forward to it, and I don't particularly like this now, but I do love the idea that, yes, can we control outside of ourselves? No. Are things chaotic right now in the world? Yes. But can we control what's happening internally? 100%. And that is where we can help ourselves, okay? We can raise the frequency of ourselves internally. All right, let's go into some tarot here. Can you please give me some more information? Any last words you'd like to add before we end today? 3 cards for the message, 3 cards for clarification. And that's the message. Here's clarifying, and let's dig in and see, what they want to say. Yeah, it's all about thoughts. Okay, okay. Where do I start? I just need to break this down. Okay, the 3 of Wands is seeing possibility. This is your own reflection, what you can do to discover and explore yourself, to make yourself happy. That we can't control what goes on outside there, but we can control what goes inside. So again, finding the inner peace. Celebrating yourself is another way. Go and celebrate your life, what you've accomplished in your life, because I know that you've accomplished a lot. Everyone has. Because you're still here and you're still doing it. You're pushing through this earth experience, right? See, and it's time to celebrate yourself. Celebrate life. Celebrate the people you love around you. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate. You've been on a long road and a long journey, and you deserve to be celebrated. Okay? Great. Things are a bit rocky here, but it's about balance. All right? It's about balance. She's trying to balance and juggle things. Life can be a little chaotic, trying to calm things down that are happening around you. Meditation helps with this because the emotions that are going on right now are just waves. I'm seeing the waves. It's going up and down, and things are just very chaotic. And so calming yourself in any way, grounding yourself is going to be so important. And meditation is perfect for that. Okay, other grounding techniques, breathing techniques as well. Okay, here we are again, another meditation card. Getting away from all the noise, going by yourself, relaxation, meditation, getting enough sleep, drinking enough water, exercising, doing things for yourself. It's going to be so important during this time as well. Okay? All right. I think that is where we're at this moment. But when it comes down to what's going to happen and occur in the future, I'm seeing justice. I'm seeing justice. And what this means is that things might feel very chaotic and unbalanced right now, but that's going to change. This is about things coming up from the surface, truth. There's going to be a lot coming out in the future, and hold on to your butts. So justice is coming. Justice is coming. It's going to take some time. So in the meantime, it's time to dig into what you can control, and that is all the stuff within you. Finding your inner peace is the guidance here. Find the inner peace. You can find it within yourself. The external world is very noisy and chaotic, but inside of you, we can control that. So this is going to be very important for you. Okay? All right. That's what I have for you today. And it's going to be very important to stop zigzagging and not noticing and getting distracted and look straight to the source, straight to it. Look at it. Don't ignore it. Don't get distracted by other things. Okay? It's going to be important. I hope this resonated with you. This was heavy. Take some breaths, some deep breaths. But I'm sending you so much love. I'm sending you so much strength. I'm sending you so much healing energy. And I'm sending you peace, grounding. Okay? All right, everyone. I will talk to you soon. All right, take care.